Good afternoon, and thanks for having us in. 3 students were injured when a school bus rolled onto its side in Duval County. The sheriff's office says the crash happened about 8 this morning along Highway 212. Authorities say the bus went to the right side of the gravel road as another vehicle was coming through. When the bus tried to get back in the middle of the road, it spun on the ice and rolled into the ditch. The 9 children on the bus were taken to a farmer's heated shop while waiting to be picked up. 3 students were taken to Sanford Clear Lake for their injuries, while the rest were taken to school. Today, South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem was on the South Dakota Air National Guard base in Sioux Falls to sign into law Senate Bill 189. The law will ban state and local governments from contracting with 6, quote, evil foreign governments. Those governments include the People's Republic of China, the Republic of Cuba, the Islamic Republic of Iran, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, the Russian Federation, and the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela. This legislation started as an executive order of Noem's. Why she believes these countries are evil and how the law will protect South Dakotans tonight on KELOLAND News. The Sioux Falls business is making sure kids at Children's Home Society are able to enjoy a basket full of goodies this Easter. Shields has 100 empty baskets for customers to fill with up to $25 in toys and treats during its 2nd annual Easter basket drive.
You can come in, pick an Easter basket, they can take it to a different store or fill it right here in Shields, and then we just need the Easter baskets back by March 31st.
The Easter basket drive starts tomorrow. The completed baskets will be delivered to Children's Home Society during the first week of April. Let's turn now to weather and see what we have going on this midday. Some snow tracking in the west, right, Scott?
And we're watching snow across western South Dakota for the late morning hours, extending into the afternoon and even the evening, where we do have winter weather advisories in western KELOLAND. And we'll slowly watch the snow move to the east as we do go through the day and into this evening and tonight. More on that with Futurecast coming up. You do see where we do have snow across southwestern South Dakota, trying to move to the north and to the northeast, probably running through some of that near Murdo, Kadoka. Rapid City will eventually start to see snow. This is the area where we do have that winter weather advisory out until 3 o'clock in the morning. 2 to 5 inches of snowfall possible, especially for the higher elevations of the hills. Visibility down to 6 miles in Custer due to some of that snow. Otherwise, no real obstruction of visibility. I did notice that Pine Ridge was down last hour as we had some snow. We're continuing to watch that snow move in southwestern South Dakota. So on Futurecast over the next 12 hours, notice how the snow chances start to grow as we go through this late evening and into the overnight. Temperatures right now are in the 20s and 30s. Winds are decreasing in eastern KELOLAND with stronger winds this morning. Now we have wind speeds coming in around 5 to 15 miles per hour. Trying to bring in filtered sunshine for some of us in eastern and southeastern KELOLAND. Temperatures today in the 20s and 30s. Tonight, as the snow moves west to east across the southern half of the area, temperatures will fall to the teens and 20s. And then for tomorrow, we'll slowly start to see partly cloudy skies. Temperatures in the 20s, 30s, and 40s for afternoon highs. More details on the KELOLAND Live Doppler forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. Proposals in several states would allow or require schools to dead name transgender students or out them to their parents without consent. Transgender kids and their families said the proposals could eliminate K-12 public schools as one of the last remaining havens to explore their identities. Some parents and teachers argue they have a right to know, but others warn the proposals could jeopardize children's health and safety. Teachers and support staff in Los Angeles continue their 3-day strike today. The union representing bus drivers, teachers' aides, custodians, and others is demanding better pay and more staffing. The LA School District is offering a 23% raise with a 3% bonus, but negotiations are still stalled. The school shutdown affects roughly 500,000 students. Sources tell CBS News that the New York grand jury investigating former President Donald Trump is nearly done with its work, but there's no timeline for any announcements. For now, it's a waiting game for Trump and various law enforcement agencies who are bracing for protests. Jared Hill reports from New York.
Former President Donald Trump remains at his home in Florida. He's waiting to see if a New York grand jury indicts him for allegedly falsifying records to pay for the silence of adult film star Stormy Daniels back in 2016. She says they had an affair.
Our enemies are desperate to stop us.
Trump, who's running for president in 2024, says the entire investigation is politically motivated, and many fellow Republicans agree.
I just think it just kind of reeks of political revenge.
In New York, a handful of demonstrators gathered to support the efforts of the Manhattan District Attorney, Alvin Bragg. He says he plans to apply the rule of law no matter what. If an indictment is issued, law enforcement sources say Trump would surrender in New York. He would be fingerprinted, photographed, and arraigned, all under the protection of Secret Service.
The Secret Service is very well equipped to handle large crowds, large visits, things that are unique in the way of protection. They're planning ahead for anything that could go wrong.
Various law enforcement agencies in New York and Washington, D.C. are also standing by, mindful of the violent protests that unfolded on January 6, 2021 at the U.S. Capitol. Jared Hill, CBS News, New York.